Welcome back, third grade. This is Module 3, Lesson 17. So we're doing Module 3, Lesson 17. Make sure your name is at the top. All right, it says multiply and divide by 6. So it's going to mix it up for the 6s. So we're going to do 6. So think of the turtle song. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 36. And jumping from here to here isn't so bad because it's just 6 more. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, so we're going to count on from 36, 6 more. So 6, 1, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 42, 48. Ooh, what's coming between the 48 and the 60? So let's count on 6 more. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. All right, so there's our counting by 6s. We can use this to do our division. So 6 times 1, remember, we're counting by 6s, so we're going to go to the other number, whatever the other number is, 1. So we go 1 over, and 6 times 1 is 6. For 18, divided by 6. We don't have to worry about the 6 because that's what we're counting by. How many jumps does it take to get to 18? 1, 2, 3 jumps to get to 18. So 18 divided by 6 would be 3. Next up, it says, what the products in the multiplication chart? I believe it says write the products in the multiplication chart. So we want the products, which is the answer. So I'm going to change this word to write the products in the multiplication chart. So this is 1 times 1. So this would be 1. And then we go 1 times 2. So this is 1 times 2, which would be 2. 1 times 3, because you're at the top, we're doing counting by 1. So 1 times 3 would be 3. 1 times 4 would be 4. 1 times 5 would be 5. 1 times 6 would be 6. 1 times 7 would be 7. Oops, can't see that one, sorry. There we go. 1 times 7, 7. And 1 times 8 would be 8 because we did 1 times each one. So you go down and over. So for this one, we're going to go 2 times 2. So it'd be 2 and go over to this number would be 1. 2 times 1, which would be 2. 2 times 2, which would be 4. And we're going to go down here. 2 is my first number. And then across would be 3. 2 times 3, which equals 6. Go down to 2 times 4. Still going 2 first. Times 5. Oop, I forgot to do this one. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 8, 16. Okay. Now we're going to do 3. So this time, this whole column, we're going to be multiplying 3 first. So 3 times, and then we're going to go to this one. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 they already gave us, which is 9. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 8, 24. Now, I'm going to leave this. I want you to fill out the rest of the multiplication problem, or multiplication chart. So you're going to follow the pattern. So if this was 1 times 1, 2 times 1, 3 times 1, what would this one be? And I want the answer. So I want the problem and the answer. Now, down here, it says color the rows and columns with even factors in orange. Even factors. Okay, so you're looking for even factors. So the two numbers that you multiply together should be even. So whatever numbers you multiply would be even. use what you know to find the product, which is the answer of 7 times 8 or 7 fours plus 7 fours. So what does that equal? Okay, that one's gonna be a little tricky. Let's see if you can do that one on your own. You can use this up here to help you if you need it too. Okay. Yariel has 4 rows of pink erasers. She also has 2 rows of gray erasers. How many erasers does she have in all? So I'm going to switch this up a little bit. I'm going to switch my colors up so then you can actually see what it looks like with the pink and the gray. So Yarnelli has 4 rows of 8 pink erasers. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 rows right there of 8. So 4 rows of 8. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 across, and I got to do 3 more rows. So there's another row, and I'm just matching these up and counting in my head. That's another row of 8, then another row of 8, and then another row of 8. Oops. So this is 4 times 8 because she has 4 rows of pink, 4 rows of 8 erasers that are pink. So I'm going to draw a line here because then she has another row of erasers that are a different color because it says she has 2 rows of 8 gray erasers. So this time I'm going to use a pencil for my gray. So she has 2 rows of 8 gray erasers. So I'm going to do 2 rows and there's going to be 8 in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's my 1 row. That's my 2nd row. And this row is 2 times 8 groups. How many erasers does she have in all? So you can do the equation 2 different ways, but I'm going to do the math first. So if I'm counting by 8s, I would do 8, 16, 24, 32. So there's 32 pink erasers. And then I have 8 plus 8, which is 16 gray erasers. So you have 2 ways to do this. You could do it like this, and you could say 4 times 8 plus 2 times 8 equals, or you could do count up your rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 8 equals. So I'm going to take that 36 and that 16. Got a 36 plus 16 and what it equals. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you do the math because I want the answer for that. But so you can do it this way with an answer or this way with an answer. Your choice. It does need to have a picture. All right, so draw me a picture. All right, 3rd grade, thanks for working with me today.